Hey guys, this is Wiz, and today we are going to talk about how to obtain the Wayfarer and the Dredgen titles for Destiny 2. For those of you that may not know, Bungie came up with those trials and the titles that you can accomplish during the Forsaken DLC. Throughout the season 4, you could obtain those titles, but it goes over to season 5, so they didn't take it away. So you can still get those titles if you're looking for them. So we're gonna talk about the Dredgen title first because it's a little shorter. So you go over to Triumphs and then you'll see that you have the Gambit seal. So this is the one that allows you to get the Dredgen title. And as you can see, it says to complete all Gambit triumphs, and that's how you receive this. So if I click on it, and then you can see I have the title, so I can equip it. And then once you equip it, and it'll go on your character screen. So other people will see it under your gamer tag. It says Dredgen. So that means that you have accomplished all the triumphs for Gambit, and that's what the game wanted you to do. But in any case, so for you to accomplish this, there's so many things you have to do, but they are very doable. There's probably a lot of things that you have already done, so you just got to make sure you check and see if you have done them. So for the Dredgen title, these are all the things that you have to accomplish. Just go over the tab and see what it is that you needed to do to get this. You probably have already accomplished majority of them, and then see if there's one that you're missing, and then just go ahead and just play some game with and trying to do it. But I have to tell you, the most difficult one, or at least the most grindy one, is the one that says playing for keeps. And then this one say to complete all the associated badge on the collection screen in order to claim this triumph. So these triumphs require a lot of steps. So I'm gonna show you all the stuff that you need to get and to get this. So you go over the collection, right, and then those are all the badges that you have to accomplish for any seal or title that you need to get. So this is the playing for keeps. So if you click on it, then you'll see it'll give you the status of everything that you have accomplished. You don't have to do this in all the characters. You can accomplish this on just one character, and then everything would count. So basically, these are all the things that you need to accomplish. So I'm gonna, just scroll over all the other one. It's just basically all the Gambit weapons and armor set that you have to accomplish. Like I said, you only need to accomplish this for one character. But if you like me, you play a lot of Gambits, you probably have everything on all the character. But that's not what's important. What's important is you have accomplished this on no character. So if you accomplish the gear set for one character, that will be sufficient for you to accomplish that task. And then you also have to accomplish the Malfeasance quest, which is one of the quest that is it's a little grindy, but you can do it. And so it's a very good weapon, so you can get this very easily. You just got to get together with your team and then just go grind for it. And then so the most difficult thing about this quest, this title, is to get these 3 items right here on the top. Those are the ones that's holding people back. So for you to get the ghost, you have to reset your rank in Gambit 3 times. So I made a couple of videos on how to reset your rank for the first time, the second time, and then the third time, and then you see all the rewards you get for those. The first time you reset your rank, you get the Trust Hand Cannon, which is curated. That means it's a masterwork version with the set perks that you cannot change. That's the way Bungie designed this. And then the second time you reset your rank, you get the rocket launcher, which is also curated. And let me see if I get the rocket launcher on me and I can show you. It's this rocket launcher, but that's not the one. The ones, it's a masterwork. And then for the Trust Hand Cannon, the other side, I don't have them on this character right here, but you get the point. What I was trying to say. Okay, so yeah, let's go back to the collection for the Gambit badge, and Yeah, so like I said, the third time this you get the ghost, and then those are the most difficult one to get because it is basically based on RNG. So it's not like oh, let's say let's reset 4 times and then you'll get the sparrow or ship. So for you to get those, you first have to have the quest where that means you have to kill the meatball boss that's dropped. That's the meatball everybody calls that boss. That's just spawn, and if you kill it, you'll get the quest the first time you kill it. The second time, you have a chance to get either the sparrow or the ship. There's no order in it to get it. It's just a matter of RNG which ones drop. You know what I mean? So that's how this works. And so you could be killing this boss so many times and still don't get it, but don't lose faith. Just keep grinding, and then you eventually they will drop. You know what I mean? So don't lose faith, like I said. So, but it's based on RNG. And then once you get those two, like I said, those are the two most difficult ones. Once you get those two, most likely you probably get your title. So some people get those first before they get a lot of other things. Like for instance, using all the weapons from Gambit, and then to run a match, to win a match with all the weapons from with Gambit equipped. You know what I mean? You have to. That's a step that you have to do. So there's different ways to do that. Just you don't have to put all the Gambit weapon, although they are good weapons. Just use your regular weapon that you love, and then and the second time you have to go for the win and just equip all the Gambit weapon. And if you win while all these equipped, then that steps is accomplished. So there's a lot of things that you can do to get this. So that's basically it for the Dredgen title. Like if you have any questions, just leave them in a comment, and I was trying to answer as much as possible. Like I said, I make some videos about how to reset your rank and all that stuff. What you need to do is just a matter of playing the game. So now let's go to the Wayfarer title. So if you go over here, you'll see for the Wayfarer title, you have to complete this seal called Destination. All right, and so if you click on it, it shows you everything that you need to do. Destination, or it's a bunch of destination for different DLC, like the Curse of Osiris and the Red War, which was the first DLC for year one. So it's just a matter of accomplish all these things. So what it says you have to do is just complete like for instance, for Destination Red War, you have to complete all the associated badge on the collection screen in order to claim the shrine. So let's go, for instance, let me equip the Wayfarer title. So when you equip the Wayfarer title on your screen, on your character screen, it will say Wayfarer. But for other guardian that's going to see you in the tower or wherever you're playing, under your gamer tag is going to show Wayfarer. But for you, you can't see it. It just show you on your character screen. But you have it because somebody will ask you. Okay, but that's that. And go back to the collection screen, and we were talking about the Red War. So for the Red War, this is all the badges that you have to accomplish. It's basically get all the gear sets and weapons for that DLC. And then for the gear set, now you can get all these things just by going to the vendor for that particular gear set. Like for instance, the Jameson is the one that it says you exactly where you get it. So if you don't know. So this one is for IO. And then this one is for the EDZ, and this one is for the Lost specific gear set is from Titan. So you just get you some tokens, and then go see, or to either token or there's materials that you go see that vendor if you're missing a piece, and then you just go and buy it. You they are available for you to purchase with tokens and whatnot. You know what I mean? So that's what you got to do for that. And like I was saying about the collection, the one that's like kind of a pain in the butt for the Wayfarer is the Osiris and Warmind one. It's a two DLC pretty much combined, or that you have to really really work on. And then for the Osiris DLC, you have to make sure you all the weapons are forged for the Osiris DLC, and you also have to get all the gear set. You have to get them for just one character. You don't need to have this for all three characters, just one character. If you accomplish it for one character, you'll be good to go. As you can see right here for me, I just went and focused on my Warlock. I got 39 of 39 on the Warlock because I focused on that character, and then you still get the title You don't have to do all the character. You mean more power to you if you want to do all the character, but it's not necessary. All right, so like I said, you just got to get all the gear set and all the weapons, and then for the Warmind DLC, you have to get all the weapons from Anna Bray, and also you got to do all the escalation protocol weapons and all the a gear set for an armor set for the escalation protocol, and then that's for the warlock, and and for the weapons, so some of the complaints that I hear from some people about the weapons is the weapons from Anna Braid in the way that you need to accomplish those can be very grindy, can take a long time because you have to just um, use those resonance stems. The resonance stems, let me show you what I'm talking about, is those thing that you have to just go get the cache those nodes, and then once you get those nodes, and then it will drop some armor or some weapons or whatnot. So that's how you get those weapons. You know what I mean? So you have to do this override frequency thing, and then you go get that node wherever it says. Like for instance, when I combine this one, you combine four of them to get this and the override frequency, and then you have to go to that location. There's some videos on YouTube, how to get to those locations. So just to make sure, if you're trying to do that, just look at those videos and see, what you need to do and what you're missing. So go back to the collection for the Curse of Osiris DLC, and then you see all the weapons and gear set that you need to accomplish. So there is uh, uh, this app called Destiny Checklist. You can look and see, it tells you what you're missing in everything that you do in Destiny 2. So make sure you can check this out. It's this Destiny 2 checklist. If you Google that, you can find it. And then it shows you a checklist on everything that you have to do in Destiny to accomplish certain things. And for me, the one that I was missing is the Braytech Osprey for a long time, because I didn't bother to do the Nightfall called Strange Terrain in order for you to get that rocket launcher. To get that rocket launcher, you got to complete that Nightfall, and then it might take you a few runs in that Nightfall. And then, like I said, these things kind of rotate. The Nightfall rotates, and so you have to wait for that Nightfall to come around in order for you to accomplish this. So that could take a little bit of time, but just be patient, and then just accomplish those things. You know what I mean? And then if you missing something, just check it out and see what you need to do to get it. And then one thing I had to say, that some people were complaining about the Braytech weapons being disabled in their inventory or in their collection, because they weren't. Bungie disabled this because people were using it to farm mod components. So if yours happened to be disabled, then it could be a problem. But I don't think Bungie would punish you because there's something that they do. They disable it because you're not doing those farming. So for me personally, what I had to do to make sure that I didn't have any issue was just go to one of my other character that I didn't accomplish this the nascent down quest that gives you that weapon. And I just went ahead and accomplished that, and then I got the weapon re-enabled. But mine was disabled a few days ago, but I went back and complete that task, and then now it's able. It's there. You know what I mean? So that's that. So yeah, basically, guys, that's those are everything that that I mentioned that you need to do to get the titles of Wayfarer and Dredgen. So if you have any questions on how to get this title, these two titles, just leave a comment in the description, leave a question in the comment section, and I will be more than happy to answer. So I hope this was helpful, and if you find any of this helpful, please don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And then, just like I said, just send me a question. If once I get it, I will answer, and I will try my best to answer. And then lead you in the right direction. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you have a great day. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.